Hi Sam, welcome to my channel where I help you to stay up to date with the latest crypto, NFT and financial news. For the record, you are getting this news from my perspective as an historian, former banker and an investor who has been in the crypto market since late 2017. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into today's video. So yesterday, Ripple released their Q1 markets reports. Nice picture there. It says, Ripple publishes the quarterly XRP market report to voluntarily provide transparency and regular updates on the company's views on the state of crypto markets, including its quarterly XRP sales, relevant XRP ledger, and XRP-related announcements, and commentary on market developments over the previous quarter. As an XRP holder, Ripple believes proactive communication and transparency are part of being a responsible stakeholder. Moreover, Ripple urges others in the industry to build trust, foster open communication, and raise the bar industry-wide. So this is the notable takeaways. Total XRP sales by Ripple in Q1 net of purchases were 361.06 million versus 226.31 million the previous quarter. XRP Ledger on-chain activity remained strong, with decentralized exchange volumes increasing 34% to 150 million in Q1 2023 versus Q4 2022. XRP average daily volume on centralized exchanges jumped 46% in Q1 to 1 billion from 698 million. The EU, UK and UAE proposed new regulatory regimes for crypto focused on licensing and activity-based frameworks. Developers proposed a new interoperability standard, XLS 38D, for the XRP ledger that would enable users to transfer digital assets and data between blockchains regardless of underlying protocol or programming language. Crypto market summary. There were no shortage of important events in crypto and broader financial markets in Q1. While initially global inflation expectations slowed, macro turbulence revealed cracks in part of the economy. Critical blows were dealt to Silvergate, Silicon Valley Bank, Signature and Credit Suisse, among others. Despite the turmoil, crypto markets, including XRP, remained resilient. While Silvergate's fall unfolded over the course of several months, the speed of the bank run on SVB caught many off guard. Exacerbated by social media, SVB's lack of basic asset liability management on the back of rate hikes ignited concerns of other regional banks failing to match their liabilities effectively. The resulting panic saw other institutions such as First Republic and Charles Schwab experience deep sell-offs. Credit Suisse's collapse shortly thereafter, while due to largely unrelated factors, was spurred by the larger market anxiety. While the Swiss government's intervention quelled initial fears, it raised questions as to the extent to which a sovereign can overrule established laws. This unprecedented set of events highlighted the extent of the opacity and interconnectedness across our global financial and crypto markets. With the fall of SVB and the unexpected shutdown of Signature Bank, much of the crypto world would found itself debanked in the US overnight, while the deposit backstop by the FDIC and Federal Reserve relieved immediate fears. The subsequent closures of the three main banks servicing crypto companies meant that the fiat rails to these banks, utilized by the bulk of the industry to move money in and out of crypto, needed to be rebuilt and new partners to be found. Another casualty in the process was USDC, which had a short-term liquidity-driven depeg down to $0.85 on some exchanges. USDC recovered $1 within a few days, but market confidence in important off-ramps was shaken. This combination of events with previous actions such as the Fed denying the application of crypto-focused bank custodia of membership, the Fed, FDIC, and OCC issuing a joint statement on liquidity risks to banks servicing the fiat deposits of crypto clients, continued to fuel sentiment that regulators are attempting to dissuade banks from allowing legal operating entities within crypto to have bank accounts in the US. Some have referred to this as Operation Choke Point 2.0, which is a huge concern if you ask me. Despite broader financial turmoil in Q1, volumes in XRP markets were up 46%, as I mentioned, Q-on-Q, quarter-on-quarter, likely due to a combination of a subsequent recovery in markets as well as large volatile events which tend to spike volumes. And the source they have is Crypto Compare, so check out that source for yourself. Bitcoin and ETH spot volumes were up 12% and down 12% respectively, quarter-on-quarter. However, derivatives volumes tell a different story, with Bitcoin and Ethereum up 14% and 20% respectively, quarter-on-quarter. This divergence between spot and derivatives volumes could point towards a significant leverage-driven rally with an additional volume boost, stemming in part from reassurance with the successful Ethereum Shanghai upgrade, which allowed ETH validators the ability to withdraw 18 million staked tokens that were previously locked up. Heading into Q2, it is clear that macro uncertainty will continue. Nevertheless, we expect that those who build on a battle-tested foundation of prudent risk management and real-world utility will continue growing once the world emerges from the current climate. And whenever that will be remains to be seen. Anyways, global regulation. Several countries are moving forward with new legislation and licensing regimes to provide clarity for crypto. Specifically in the EU, the final vote on the markets in crypto assets regulation, MiCA, which will result in the implementation of a new licensing regime in the 27 member states, passed on April the 20th. The UK government introduced comprehensive regulatory proposals for a new regulatory regime for crypto, building on prior proposals focusing on stablecoins and financial promotion of tokens. As a result, many in the industry lauded Europe's efforts to regulate crypto responsibly. In the Middle East, the UAE passed a new law governing vital assets, setting up the country's initial regulatory regime for cryptocurrencies at the federal level. Additionally, in Dubai, the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, VARA, published the regulatory regime for crypto, consisting of activities-based rulebooks. This also opens up the way for companies to be authorized by VARA and conduct crypto activity within Dubai, rather than the international free zones. Australia's central bank and treasury held private meetings with international crypto industry executives on the future of crypto and regulation in the nation. Finally, Hong Kong and Australia opened public consultations on proposed requirements for virtual asset trading platform operators and token mapping, respectively. The US approach to crypto regulation continues to focus on regulation by enforcement instead of rulemaking, as Coinbase and Paxos received various notices from the SEC alleging various securities laws violating and lack of registration. Just a little side note, Coinbase issued a video on YouTube regarding this regulation by enforcement by the SEC, and you should absolutely watch that video. Anyways, SEC Chair Gensler issued a broad warning to yield-earning crypto platforms to come into compliance after Kraken shuttered its staking service, to which Commissioner Pierce denounced her own agency's actions. The SEC also filed a lawsuit against Justin Sun, the Tron guy, affiliated firms and celebrity promoters, alleging market manipulation and sales of unregistered securities. The CFTC sued Binance, CEO Changpeng Zhao, and Chief Compliance Officer Samuel Lim for allegedly violating US trading and derivatives laws. So yeah, lawsuit upon lawsuit. That is key one for you. Update on the SEC lawsuit against Ripple. On March 6th, the court issued a 57-page opinion deciding which opinions of the SEC's and Ripple's experts can be considered on summary judgment and, if needed, at trial, and which opinions need to be stricken. Specifically, the SEC's expert testimony regarding the reasonable expectations of an XRP purchaser was struck from the record, among with their experts who attempted to determine what caused the price of XRP to change. Ripple experts a decision on summary judgment in 2023 through timing is ultimately up to the court. There have been some rumors about May the 6th, next month. But things in the US take a long time, so don't get your hopes up. Anyways, XRP on-chain activity, as you can see this from yourself. As you can see here, things are moving on the up. And that is a good thing, indeed. I will have a link to this article so you can do more research for yourself if you like to. I'm just going to go through the article from A to Z, or as we say, fra A til Å. On-chain activity on XRPL remained strong this quarter, as transactions increased 9% to 116 million versus 106 million from the previous quarter. NFTs continue to drive activity, and over 1 million assets have been minted on the XRP ledger since XLS 20 went live on mainnet. This strong activity is also reflected in DEX volumes, which increased 34% versus last quarter to 115 million. Note the average cost per transaction in USD has been corrected on this table for this and previous quarters and continues to be more advantageous for users compared to other blockchains. So yeah, I believe that their NFT platform is doing quite well, and not financial advice, but I have bought several NFTs on this platform from time to time from the biggest projects, and yeah, you should check it out. But of course, always do your own research, and I'm not a financial advisor, so there you have it. On-demand liquidity (ODL). Bitso, the leading crypto exchange in Latin America, announced last quarter it surpassed more than 3.3 billion in transactions between the US and Mexico in 2022 through its institutional crypto solutions, utilizing Bitso's strategic partners such as Ripple and its on-demand liquidity (ODL) product. This partnership illustrates the institutional use of cryptocurrency as a cross-border payment solution, an example of the utility of blockchain and crypto, and the alternatives to the dollar, if I may add, as the bridge currency. The big news of the quarter was the banking crisis and the negative impact to crypto liquidity, which also led to some disruption to liquidity available for ODL. Though customer flows recovered quickly, ODL remains robust and continues to serve customer flow to facilitate cross-border payments in a low-cost, timely, and reliable method, thanks to redundancy and sustainability planning. While there is no denying the industry is facing strong headwinds, Ripple continues to be a laser focus on minimizing the impact of the banking crisis on our partners and providing the best experience for its customers, which is really good. Disciplined, responsible stakeholders, Q1 sales and purchases. Last quarter, XRP total sales by Ripple, net of purchases, were, as I said before, $361.06 million versus $226.31 million in the previous quarter. Ripple has continued to sell XRP only in connection with the ODL transactions. Since 2020, Ripple has sourced XRP from the open market to ensure there is a sufficient supply of XRP available for our growing ODL business. We continually strive to minimize undue market impact with our purchases by, for example, limiting how much and from whom we purchase XRP. That is quite interesting. And here you can see total ODL sales, which is a lot. And the volume is increasing, as we have spoken about. And a note here with 1 star. All ODL related sales are attributed to the growth and adoption of ODL. 2 stars. Note, figures were compiled using the CryptoCompare API for daily top-tier aggregate volumes, which reflects total XRP volume in dollars by exchanges that CryptoCompare lists in their top tier. Total sales by Ripple. Net purchases ended up the quarter at 0.44% of global XRP volume, according to the CryptoCompare top tier CCTT volumes. Due to the circumstances of the banking crisis, Ripple stopped purchasing XRP for several days due to the disruption. This activity has since resumed, and the company expects to continue to undertake purchases as ODL adoption grows. It's a bit strange that they stopped the purchases for a few days, but who am I to analyze that? Anyways, leases. Certain wallets used for XRP sales also provide short-term leases to market makers and participants. This is worth noting, given they are often incorrectly interpreted by market participants as sales. XRP associated with leases are ultimately returned to Ripple. The total amount of leases outstanding in Q1 2023 was 52 million XRP. Reported volume and price. And here you can see it. Yeah, and it goes from the 1st of February to the 31st of March this year. During Q1 of 2023, the price of XRP appreciated 24%, with ADV on centralized exchanges also scaling up to the average of $1 billion, up 46% from Q4 2022, which of course was a pleasant experience for all of those who hold XRP. Escrow in Q1 2023, 3 billion XRP were released out of the escrow, 1 billion each month. In line with the prior quarters and the official escrow arrangement, in total 2.1 billion XRP were returned and subsequently put into new escrow contracts throughout the quarter. For more information on the escrow process, see here, which you can do. Note, all figures are reported based on transaction executed during the quarter. Building with the XRP Ledger, XRPL community. Messari adds XRP Ledger to coverage. Messari, a leading crypto analyst firm, wrote about the XRP Ledger in the protocol overview, covering everything from how the ledger processes transactions to unique capabilities of the DEX, what's being built by the community, EVM, sidechain, notebooks, etc. and more. Tokenization projects since the mainnet launch of the NFT standards XLS20 in Q4 2023. Over 1.2 million NFTs have been minted, making XRP Ledger among the top 10 chains for NFT volume and transactions. In addition, there are now 1,500 plus apps exchanges on the XRPL and 950 plus public projects on GitHub related to XRPL. Launch of XRPL Commons. The XRPL Commons, a non-profit association focused on education and empowering the global XRP Ledger community, launched last quarter with a mission to support a vibrant XRP Ledger ecosystem. XRPL Commons aims to provide education, hands-on building programs, and resources for the XRPL community and developers worldwide. Its focus will encompass regenerative finance, financial inclusion, and intellectual property. XRP Labs launched a browser-based DEX assessing native XRPL DEX. This is the first desktop trading solution from XRPL Labs, the creators of some non-custodial XRP wallets. The web DEX allows users across the globe to access XRPL DEX securely and efficiently, bringing SUM's applications to browsers worldwide. XRPL technical updates. Developers from Ripple proposed a new interoperability standard, XLS38D, for a cross-chain bridge that would enable interoperability between different blockchain networks on February 2020, the 22nd, sorry. The proposed standard will enable users to transfer digital assets and data between blockchains, regardless of their underlying protocols or programming languages. It would allow tokens from one blockchain to be locked in an account on the XRP ledger, while an equivalent amount of token is issued on another blockchain, increasing the use cases and adoption of the XRP ledger. Sidechains and the Automated Market Maker (AMM) amendments are coming to a close and soon to undergo third-party security reviews. The research team also releases a spec for native support of decentralized identity XLS40D for community review. And yeah, that was the article. It's good to see that Ripple is doing well with their ODL sales of XRP, and that the community and the ecosystems and things that are being built are going forward. So that is a real good thing to hear. Anyway, I hope that you liked it. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you don't miss the latest news, and while you're at it, you can watch another video here and here. And I will see you in the next one. Ha det bra!